Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay.
Hello everybody, what is good and what is going on? It's your boy from Everyday Trip, and I hope you're having a great day or evening, wherever you are right now. I know I am. And as you can see in today's video, we're going to be comparing two very popular and iconic LA eats in this video. We're going to start it off with the original Pantry, downtown, right around the corner from Crypto.com Arena, straight off the freeway. And as you can see, Modern Warfare 2 billboard just came out. To throw that in there for all my gamers. Anyways, back to the video. So the original Pantry has been open since 1924. They have large portions of American eats, breakfast, lunch, all that good stuff, and it is open 24 hours. At the original Pantry, it has been liked by various icons from various cultures such as Marilyn Monroe and Dr. Martin Luther King. The Pantry has been open for quite some time. As I stated, it opened in 1924, and it's 24 hours a day. They don't close, they're always open. So that's very impressive. And they started off with 15 stools, so 15 customers at a time. And since then they have grown and become a very decently sized building. Another thing about the Pantry is they are officially one of Los Angeles' historical, cultural, monumental staples of LA eating. So let's take a look at the menu and get us some food. We ended up going with the number 3, a couple pieces of bacon, some sausage, as well as hash browns and some pancakes. And overall, the food was not too bad. There was a little bit of a wait outside, but the service once you get in was pretty quick, very efficient. And if you're looking for a quick snack, if there's no line, definitely stop at the Pantry, get you something to eat. But like I said, there is a little bit of a wait because this is a historical spot in LA. I definitely recommend that you try it out. Overall, the breakfast was pretty decent. I'll give it about a 7. Of course, I have had better breakfast in Los Angeles, but this food is definitely not bad, not too shabby at all. The bacon and the sausage were the better things, and then we have the eggs and the hash brown coming up right behind that. The pancake I didn't like. In a couple seconds, I'll show you a place where you can get some top tier pancakes. But first, just another quick look at some of the interior at the original Pantry. This is going to be basically wrapping it up for the first half of this video at the Pantry. I'm pretty sure you have seen the Pantry if you live in Los Angeles or in the surrounding areas, or even if you visited. I'm pretty sure you have seen the Pantry or driven past it and seen that massive line that's always outside. I'd recommend it if you haven't gone, just to say that you've tried it. I wouldn't say it's the best breakfast in LA. There is definitely plenty of options that I think are better, and I'll actually be showing you that in just a second here. But that's going to be it for the Pantry. Let's move on next to Bob's Big Boy. Before we head on over to the first Bob's Big Boy in Glendale, we're going to take a quick look at Dupar's world famous pancake located at Farmers Market and The Grove. I'll have a link on screen to a video that I've produced. It will be at the end of the video, as well as a link on screen. Go check that out if you're interested in some more LA breakfast. With that out the way, here we are at the first ever Bob's Big Boy in Southern California. This was put up in 1936, a little bit after the original Pantry. And funny enough, Bob's Big Boy was originally named Bob's Original Pantry. At Bob's Big Boy, they've been doing their thing for about 90 years now in Southern California, serving their famous double-decker burgers, Slim Jims, shakes, and more. So let's see what they're talking about and get our own opinion of the original Bob's Big Boy. as you can see, the interior of Bob's Big Boy is a throwback diner vibe. Very retro with the way that the chairs are set up with the paintings and the art on the walls, as well as the little mascot. Now that we're seated, we're getting our drinks in, and this is something I had to showcase here. This is their, and I quote, signature lemonade, strawberry lemonade. And it wasn't all that great. I expected a little bit more from Bob's Big Boy, but it was a throwbacky retro lemonade, I guess, because it could have been a lot better, I believe. But here we are with some of the food we got coming out here. We are starting off with one of the salads. Salad was decent, and we also have some chicken tenders here with ranch dressing and barbecue. They actually give you a decent amount of ranch. It was just enough for the tenders, I believe. Could have been a little bit more barbecue, but it is what it is. And we also ended up getting some fries to go with the chicken tenders. The fries, they weren't all that good. I'll give the fries about a 5.5 out of 10. The chicken tenders, I'll give those a 6.5. If you ask me, it's very hard to mess up chicken tenders and fries, but I guess it is a throwbacky retro style. But I did expect more nonetheless. Next up, for Bob's Original Big Boys in Glendale, we have one of their signature items on the menu, the double-decker bacon cheeseburger. Now with the double-decker bacon cheeseburger, we got the onion rings on the side. And the onion rings were actually pretty good. That was the best thing I believe I had at Bob's Big Boy. Bacon cheeseburger was but you know, at Bob's Big Boy, they like that throwback style. And everything here is a throwback retro vibe, diner vibe. So you have to keep that in mind. But nonetheless, it still could have been better, I believe. And here we have just a classic burger. We have the lettuce, tomato, and we also have onion on there as well. And then this comes with the fries. Those are those standard fries. You can honestly get better fries at McDonald's, but it is what it is nonetheless. And next up we have the chocolate sundae. Now some might say this chocolate sundae could give you the googly eyes and you might start going crazy. Alright, but all jokes aside, in this versus, I do think the original Pantry is going to take it home for me today. Bob's Big Boy is not too bad. They're both that retro throwback vibe. So keep that in mind when you are going to these restaurants. In the upcoming weeks, I'll have a video from Mel's Diner as well to keep that diner vibe here on the channel. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I appreciate it. I have lots of good stuff coming out. So make sure you're staying tuned here on Everyday Trip, and I'll catch you guys next week in next week's video. Peace.